I had a theory about homework too.
What's the theory?
Why the fuck am I doing
It's
that?
bullshit. It's work at home. Why do I need work at home, my
Yeah,
nigga?
bro. I got other shit to
Literally,
do.
it says it in its name. It's work at home. I'm a child. Why the fuck do I need to do work at
My
home?
mom don't even bring her work home.
Exactly. Why the fuck should
Yo,
I?
y'all having
talking
flashbacks?
Fuck out of here.
That's some bullshit, yo.
I'm still gonna tell my child they guys do homework, but still, it's like
Nah, they gotta go through the same shit.
yeah.
What do you mean? You gotta do them
Yeah, you gotta
vacation
do-
packets.
yeah,
Just
do
because I
that.
ain't do them don't mean you're not gonna do them. You gonna do
Nigga,
them
I'm
shit.
on vacation.
Are you gonna
want me
tell them
do
that
work?
you didn't do it?
No, I'm gonna say I had to do them.
Never do.
I'm gonna be the parent. I'd be like, when I was a child, I used to fucking walk 1,000 miles to school barefooted in the rain.
Over exaggerate everything. We still was going to the school in the snow.
Coast. All my niggas we coastin'. High grade we smoking. On the highway we rollin'. We toastin'.
Welcome to Weed and Whiskey Podcast, best motherfucking podcast coming straight from Connecticut. Y'all niggas already know this shit, man. Let me turn me down a little bit, just a little bit.
Don't turn yourself down for nobody.
Yeah, nah.
Not even you.
Hell nah, nigga. I need good audio. I don't need my shit to be fucking peaking, nigga.
Well, listen.
When it peaks, it clips. Always remember that. When it peaks, it clips.
When you peak, it's only down.
Anyways, well,
I mean, that's true.
true. But I wanted to just let him feel like he didn't say anything. I like to
likes
pop
do that.
bubbles.
He likes to do that.
I'm a bubble popper. I'm definitely a bubble popper. I'm like Squidward and SpongeBob. I'm gonna pop that bubble.
Takes tremendous joy out of it.
Anyways, best podcast coming with the only, the greatest of people. And tonight is going to be fun. She's very laid back, but you can tell she have her amazing and bold personalities. When it's time for it to show, there's always no need for her to be her. And I'm already getting that vibe for her because honestly, why? Because y'all don't deserve the full people. Y'all, when somebody's amazing, y'all don't need all of them all the time. Because why? Then you're just going to be inferior with yourself because you're going to be like, oh my God, they're just that amazing. Amazing people, you have to get them in doses to just make yourself feel level-headed. Nah, but for real, I mean, I'm looking forward to this one. I've been listening to her music all fucking day. Her music been giving me a good vibe of Nicki Minaj. It's been taking me back to that Beat Me Up Scotty days. I've been hearing a little bit of Trina, her music as well too, and definitely heard a little Cash Doll in her music. Honestly, I understand the initials of KMD even more and more as you dive into her music. And honestly, I'm gonna let her personality do most of the talking. We have KMD in the building, keeping music motherfucking dope.
What's up?
How you doing? How you
doing
feeling?
Good. I'm feeling good.
That's
You
good.
feel alright?
Yes. Thanks.
Nah, man. Thank you for coming through. It's a pleasure to have you. Like I said, I've been excited for this one. I'm really excited to just have a conversation with you. And just to break the ice off, I'm just going to ask, what's something most people don't know about you?
That's a great question off rip. Most people don't know about me. Dang. I'm stumped. Give me 1 second.
Nah, take your time. Well,
Right.
Do you feel like you give a lot of you in your music?
I feel like I'm doing that more with the new project that I'm working out.
Okay, so more
on.
transparency is coming.
More transparency for sure.
So I feel like that question should be a lot easier to answer since you haven't been given a lot of you to begin with in your music.
yeah, now you're just starting to do that, right?
Yeah.
All right, so let's talk about in terms of what's coming up. What is something that somebody's going to learn about you from the new music that's coming out?
I would say they would learn different stories of where I was in my life. You know, you got your breakup songs, stuff like that, where I just go more in depth about certain things. Yeah.
Speaking of like stories, right? Okay, so the song Eric. Right. I'm not gonna ask what inspired the song because it's very obvious. Right? But what inspired the tempo of the song? Because usually when people talk about things that are that personal, it ain't as that tempo. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
a lot downer and slow and paced.
I feel like initially that record I was supposed to be a feature on, and that was like one situation where they sent it to me first. Typically you send it
After you do your verse?
right.
Yeah.
This one was a little bit backwards, so then I came up with that verse, and He liked it so much he didn't want to put his verse on it and just gave me the beat.
Oh,
Gave you the whole
wow.
record? Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
His
That's
name was
dope.
Big Mont. Shout out to him.
Oh, wow. You killed it that much. And it's like, you know what? I don't want it no more.
Yeah.
That's yours.
Mm-hmm.
How
So
did
you
that
said
make you
what
feel?
inspired?
No, I said I wasn't gonna ask
Oh.
what inspired it. Because
No,
it's
Are
very
you willing to
obvious.
tell?
No, I was gonna say yeah. Now I kind of want to know.
You said it's pretty
All right,
obvious.
so what made you name it Eric?
That was the guy's name.
Yeah,
Oh, you was that-
that's why I said it wasn't.
I didn't think you was going to be that blunt with it.
Bro, it's kind of blunt. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Oh,
I
wha-
feel like low key. Do you have a tissue? Just low key was traumatic. That I feel like if you really listen to the song, I was not in the relationship with Eric because somebody thought it was like about an ex, and I'm like, no, that was somebody that my mom was dealing with at the
Yeah.
time.
Ooh.
Yeah,
it's in the song, bro.
Right.
I mean, it's
you know, people don't listen.
That wasn't the one I listened to the most, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie.
No, that's
Nah, but the reason why, like I said, your music kind of brings me back in a time and place because as I'm listening to it, I get, like I said, that Nicki Minaj Beam Me Up Scotty vibe. Like, who are your influences when it comes to making your music?
so many people. Because I like different things about different people, whether it's like Fab in his bars or Nicki and her fun delivery. I feel like, you know, we're all inspired by people. Whatever sparks you, take it and make it your own, kind of. But I would say Nicki, definitely. Drake. But if we're talking about like 90s, of course, Biggie, Kim. Yeah.
no. Go see. Oh well, I can tell. Like, you have a distinctive way of showing how you are influenced. You
Yeah.
make it obvious, not in a way, but it's like, all right, this is still your shit, and I like that about you. It's like some people want to admit to that point, to that extent, that they're like, oh well, I'm influenced by this person, but this is all my shit. But you seem to, I don't want to use the word copy.
Man, this is
I
a
don't
different
wanna
word.
use it. No, I don't want to use
No,
it.
I like it because
But duplicate in a way.
So,
you know what
okay,
I mean?
wait.
the great artists steal.
They do.
The
Yeah.
best artists
to
steal.
a point. And do y'all remember that viral video? It was like some Indian guy rapping in a pit that had like bikers going. Please tell me you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Oh
that
my god,
sounds
it was like
so
everywhere.
wild. Yeah, I
He
remember.
basically- Are you lying?
100%.
I feel
No,
like
it basically
I'm not big
was-
on social media like that all the time.
No?
Mm-mm. I'm
It
a
was-
post and get off person.
Makes sense. But basically, it was like this Indian guy taking a 3-6 Mafia flow. And I'm just like, it's so apparent as soon as you hear it. I'm just like, it follows into it. When you like something, you make it yours.
It's like Shabuzi.
But not steal.
It's like Shabuzi, what he did with Tipsy.
Is it?
It is. Him and J1 have been performing.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. You know, you're right. He did.
1, 2, 3, to
Yeah,
the
he
4.
did take Jaquan Tipsy
Yeah,
and
the
make it
chorus
country.
is Tipsy.
Yeah.
So, and he made it his own. But
But that's in so many different
that's
songs.
what I think. That's what most artists are doing today anyway. Today's sampling is a motherfucker today.
But I feel like,
have to,
especially
at this
when I
point.
was performing in the beginning, you have to have some type of piece that's like familiar.
Yes.
People
It's great
gravitate.
marketing. It's
yeah.
great marketing.
And people
Because if
gravitate
you're already
toward
used
it.
to something, why work harder to get them to used to something new?
That's a fact.
That's
And
an
I felt like
oxymoron.
when I would perform, it would open up the crowd. They'd be like, "Oh, I know this song,"
Yeah.
and then they make them more open to the original song after.
Exactly.
Mm.
What's your fan favorite song?
Hot went crazy for a while, and that was one where I went on like a little mini tour. So that was fun.
How was that?
To see it go in different markets was cool, cause like I went south, so I didn't think it would.
It actually reached
Where
that
did-
far?
Where was your favorite place to go?
This like hole in the wall spot. It was called Shreveport,
What's the
Louisiana?
name?
Yeah, Shreveport,
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Up.
he's right.
Failed geography too.
Nah.
Nah, that's fire. Like, did tour life opened up your eyes to the music industry of things you weren't aware of previously before
All the
that?
time.
Such as, like,
Yeah.
what were some things that you learned because of being on tour?
How to just deal with the chaos of always being on road. You kind of tired. And I went with like other people. So, trying to balance different personalities, stuff like that. So you get to learn a lot.
Test your own character in a lot of different ways as well too, and see what you're really capable of.
Of course.
What did that bring to your creativity?
That's a great question. I feel like the experience made me like believe the vision more.
Okay. It made it real.
Yeah. And I feel like I get that in different pieces.
If I can do it in this way, I can do it in a bigger way.
Right.
So this is a matter of scaling up.
Okay.
So you started doing music in 2019. How long after 2019 before you went on your first tour?
I feel like that was 2022.
So 3
like
years.
I was always performing in Tri-State, but
All right. I don't want him broke or broken. Let him heal, sis. Fuck you look like going over just to chill, cause that cookie worth more than some M's, not a meal, sis.
to hear you say I'm sorry. That's hilarious. Yo. That
Elaborate a little bit more.
Why'd you say that?
Yeah, like where were your headspace when you came up with that bomb ball when you wrote that?
Stop Playing was a fun record. No, I'm not gonna lie. That was based off of like a situation, and it was just making me open my eyes to different things. But those lines specifically, what I say, I don't want them broke or broken, let them heal. Word, you have to get your own bag.
Do your own things.
And I don't want you to be like traumatized from other past relationships or whatever it is. I want
Come healed.
basically like, please.
Are you healed?
I'm healing.
That's fucked
So
up.
wait, you are in the process of
Yeah.
healing, but
Yeah.
he has to be healed already.
Or basically just don't. That's a
Double
right.
standard.
no, not a double standard.
No,
but,
we're having a
but, like
conversation.
if you
We're
meet
having a
somebody, you
conversation.
don't know where they're at. Not
So
everybody
you want
is.
them to be at least be in the process of trying to work on themselves
yeah,
as
not
well
be
too.
toxic.
And don't
Word.
bring you down from where you are right
Yes, exactly.
now. Okay.
What is your most toxic trait?
Nothing.
That is
There
it
we
right
go, there we
there.
go.
That's it right there.
Denial.
And already you just showed your most toxic trait with that answer.
I'm not toxic.
It's okay, me neither. Me neither. I'm heaven sent. Yeah, I'm God's child.
God's favorite.
Hell yeah. Hell no, I wouldn't say that. Look what God's favorite turned out to be. Lucifer.
Oh wow.
You got a great point, brother. You got a great fucking point.
All right, so we gotta
So yeah,
take that back.
You God's favorite.
I'm God's child.
Where there's a set of halo, there's a set of horns. Where there's a halo, there's a set of horns. She a born sinner.
That's crazy.
All right, back to that bar real quick. How do you feel about women actually selling their cookie, putting a price on their pussy? In 2024.
I feel like, if that's her business, that's her business. I wouldn't condone that. But
Not something not your cup of tea.
not my cup of tea, but everybody's going to do what they got to do.
So if you're going to do it, at least make it worth it.
What?
Sell it. If you're going to sell it, make it worth it.
Okay. What do you feel about
I'm not against it. I think women should if they can, because there's a lot of men who.
So like directly?
Yeah.
So you would accept a girl being like, all right.
I never said I would accept it. I'm just saying it's okay.
Oh, you say you're cool with
Yeah,
it,
I'm
but
cool
you
with it.
wouldn't
Yeah,
do
I'm
it.
cool
So
with
that's
the
what I'm
industry?
saying.
The industry has always existed.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
honestly, all right. On a serious note, the reason why I promote it is honestly to me, it's like it's a step towards an anti-rape campaign. On some real shit, because there's a lot of men take because they can't
I
get.
see what you're saying, but I never even thought to even think of it that way.
But think of it, if a man can pay for to fulfill their fantasies,
I don't know, but they're still creeps.
I never said it's gonna eliminate. I never said it's gonna solve.
Diminish.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's gonna contribute to solving.
But
But
what do you think?
You see what
Why
I'm
you
doing
not
right-
saying
see what I'm
that?
doing right now? Well, you see what I'm doing right now? I'm twirling this motherfucker.
Yes.
So I don't speak on subjects that I don't got nothing to do with me.
No, I want.
Matter of fact, no, wait, hold on. Actually, I'll speak on this.
basically
I'll
I'm
speak
saying,
on this.
men, like,
Say, no, sorry, say
because
that.
to me, a lot of men, like, I think a lot
Because-
of men would just pay instead of taking, and if they have
But-
more access to paying,
Also,
or if it wasn't as shunned or shamed as much too.
if they're gonna do it right, because it's gonna happen, right? It's the oldest industry. Make them protected. Put it in an industry where, you know what I mean, they're not as in harm's
Give them
way.
a W-2.
There's testing. Yeah, there's W-2s.
Yeah, give them a W-2.
She ain't walking on the street in the cold. You know what I mean? Like, so, you know what I mean? Like, just,
It makes sense.
it's like legal drugs.
You know,
Yeah,
legal
instead of
prostitution.
making it a black market.
Isn't there a state where it is legal?
Yeah, Washington. Seattle's wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got like LSD clinics and shit like that.
Damn.
What?
Yeah, they got shit like
Is
that.
LSD
I
the
think
drug?
you're
Get, like,
right.
meth and shit like.
Shit.
and
Wait,
crack
meth?
and-
They
and
approve?
yeah, meth and crack and all that shit. Well, meth is legal and
Yeah,
doses that we get from the hospital.
Because I'm scared of what you just
Because
said.
what is that shit called? Amphetamines or some shit like that? Some shit like that?
Acetaminophen?
I'm not gonna attempt it.
I think that's the. I think yeah, whatever the fuck, whatever you said, right? You know what I mean? I think that's a synthetic drug that they made in the government, like fentanyl. They do that shit, man.
Oh,
That shit
that
sounds
the
scary.
shit that made you trip on.
You know what's crazy? No, fentanyl was created so niggas could get off of heroin.
So wait, though. Who's making it? Like, but they really buy it to take that shit, even though they're saying it's
They
deadly.
give it to you in the hospital
They gave me fentanyl in the ambulance when I broke
Yeah.
my
For
wrist.
what?
for pain.
Which
It was
risk?
created so you don't have to take as much.
What were you
doses.
doing?
I got in a car accident.
Oh, okay. At least it wasn't
Why you
something.
smiled when you asked that?
Because I'm like, it
You thought it was
was
some
silly.
reckless shit. That's why.
No, I got in a car accident.
I'm
Nigga
sorry
hooked
that
my wrist
happened.
up.
Damn.
You know what's crazy?
What?
They died 2 years later.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, well,
Damn.
They were old. But maybe it was karma.
Oh my God.
God. Yeah, that
The
was,
case is over now. I can make my
Yeah.
you see what I be talking about? I don't know where it should be coming from.
All right.
I just get left hooks all the time. Just bow. Whoa. Shit.
All right. What is the most important aspects in keeping music dope still?
I want to say balance.
In terms of?
In terms of many things, like the beat, like have a good beat.
Okay.
If you have like the type of music you put out, I enjoy balance. Like I feel like if something is so redundant, like I get to have your own sound, but if it's like the same thing over and over, just
Have
in a different way,
versatility with it.
yes, please, versatility. Respecting where hip hop came from. So I feel like when they get on the track and they saying some bullshit, like, what are we doing here?
Like, come on, bro. And then, it'd be some shit, right? They come out and be like, yeah, Tupac and Biggie was my favorite artist growing up.
But I've asked people who their top 5 is. I feel like you can tell a lot about a person
Yeah, they
by
don't,
their
but-
top 5.
That's the crazy part about it is like you think that these kids will say that. They don't say that no more. That's not even a thought.
Yeah,
A lot of these kids be like Lil Yachty and Drake and 21 Savage are like top 5
because
best
that's all they
artists.
know. That's their hip hop history. That is their hip hop history.
Damn.
Niggas, ask a kid that's 14 who Mello is.
Who?
Oh, they're gonna say
Who'd you say?
LaMelo. They're gonna say
Oh.
LaMelo.
Who do you know who Mello is?
Mm.
No.
Okay, so never mind.
Do you
Are they new, old?
both?
Yeah, right.
Depending on who you think of.
Yeah, depending on who. You are.
I don't know.
Because there's LaMelo, like LaMelo Ball.
Okay.
You know the Ball brothers.
Yeah, that's basketball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Carmelo
Carmelo
Anthony.
Anthony.
Oh, okay.
The one that was married to Lala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you say mellow, depending on what generation you say it to, they're gonna
I
think
see
of
what
two
you
different
mean.
mellows.
Yeah.
All right. In terms of keeping music dope, do you feel like music is losing authenticity based off the things you said that goes into keeping music dope?
I feel like yes, because it's money based, and these labels are just taking anything that's a quick hit. I'm sorry, I forgot the question.
Do you feel like music is losing its authenticity in terms of being dope based off the definition you said of keeping it dope?
Yeah, but yes and no. I feel like commercial stuff. I feel like
Yes,
if you want to
I
find
agree
the
with
good
that.
shit, you gotta search, which isn't bad. But I feel like it should.
Be the other way around.
Yeah.
But to me, a lot of people are downplaying and diminishing the real power and influence of music. So I feel like that's why it isn't the other way around. Damian Marley said one time, people nowadays are actually healing slower than they actually do, primarily because
music?
they're not loving as much as they do. And the music nowadays does not promote love. It doesn't promote intimacy in any shape or form, not even with your partner, not with your friendships. It doesn't promote that. It promotes different things. It doesn't promote just having bonds and just growing close with people. So to me, that's commercial wise, it's allowing us to slow down how much we're growing as a person, as people. We're unifying over the wrong things because of it. If we went back to having, like you said, going back to roots of hip hop now, and understand hip hop was, everything was for a purpose. It was to bring light to something. It was to start conversations. If we started looking for music like that more, like if basically when Killer Mike won that Grammy, if he really won it for the right reasons, music would still be dope, in my opinion.
I think
Commercially.
I think music commercially was never dope.
Never.
Not even with Uncle Luke.
Oh,
Not even with LL Cool J.
Yeah, nigga that told women to strip and get butt naked and shake that ass. Yeah, it's great.
I mean, dope doesn't always need positivity. Sometimes you need
But
to
what-
get let loose from
That's
all
why
that
I
other
like the
shit.
balance, because I'm like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
want
what
to
it
be
is. Exactly.
super political.
But
And like,
it's like I'm not, I'm kind of playing devil's advocate because I don't really believe it. But it's like when you start looking at it and people go, music isn't good anymore. You know what I mean? People be like, music isn't dope anymore and it's full of bullshit. You can kind of say that about every single generation.
Nah, fuck
there
that.
was.
Gospel rap is fire. Fuck that.
Ooh, that's not commercially.
I know, but
fire.
exactly, it's not even
But that's
commercial.
what
But
I'm
gospel rap is fire. Them niggas got bars,
There's so
bro.
much-
You ever heard
there's-
gospel rap? Fire.
The better quality music is the songs people don't know about commercials.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
the underground.
The
in a sense.
exactly, the underground. So when people be like,
All right, Harriet.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'll be talking. You heard me on the last shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I be philosophical sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga waited in the BMIs.
Yeah. Whatever the fuck that meant. See, don't get too cold.
I said that wrong. I said that wrong anyway.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
definitely said, but it's all good. I fuck shit up all the time, but I'm just gonna bounce back like I'm a fucking balloon, soft and slow.
Another left hook. There we go. I don't know what that was, but all right, cool.
How do you go about balancing motherhood and being an artist?
I want to say my tribe definitely plays a big part in me being able to pursue this, like, in the way that I need to.
Like go on tour?
Yes. How do I navigate? Making sure, again, balance is not just a theme in music, in life, and like checking in with my son. He's very aware emotionally, and he would let me know. You know?
Do you? Does he know what you do?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, you share the lifestyle with him. Like.
Yeah.
You play your music around him?
The clean stuff.
What clean stuff?
The clean version.
I have a question, right? Just because you censor a song, is it still clean?
I don't know, because I feel like they would censor out the curse words when we were kids, but they was definitely talking about some
That's
when
what I'm
we
saying.
just didn't know.
So just because you censor out the cuss words, does it change the message?
No, not necessarily.
Based off some songs, you don't.
No.
You literally, to me, to change the message, you have to literally, instead of censoring, you have to change the,
The
words.
whole thing.
It has to
right.
be Kids Bop. It has to be Kids Bop.
Oh my god, that would actually be funny content to try to kids bop one of my songs.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, we can cut that part out for you. Don't worry about it. We'll cut that part out for you.
That would be fire, though. That would be a nice little different thing. Because Kids Bop definitely fell off.
No, what you
Is it
mean?
still hit? Is it
No,
still
I
going?
think it still goes crazy.
My nigga.
Really?
Them shits is hundreds
Oh,
of
this
millions.
is not on the infomercials no more on
No,
TV?
bro.
They switched?
The kids don't give a fuck about TV. That's what it
They
is.
really don't. At
It's fucking
all.
YouTube, bro.
At all.
Yeah, because them Kids Bop's commercials.
They be
like-
having dance routines and shit.
Yeah, I know.
My nigga,
Damn.
hey, bro.
Y'all remember the Hip Hop Harry?
Yeah.
Yo. All that shit.
Nigga, even Barney was fucking getting down. Shit.
Yeah, Barney was lit.
Hell yeah, everybody
Barney
was
was
dancing
lit.
growing up.
But you know, that was a great question, though, because honestly, I had that dilemma with myself and my kids. Because I don't like diminishing art.
Right.
And whatever people say, unless it's like, when it becomes like super graphic and shit like that, then I'm like, all right, whatever. But like, I'm not going to play that. But if it's like just a song that really means something, and there's curse words in it, I'm not playing the unexplicit version for them.
Yeah.
We gonna listen to it. You gonna know it's the bad word, and you gonna understand.
Wait, how old are they?
6, 17, and 3. No,
Oh,
2.
wow.
Told you, life made
Okay.
him older than me.
My stepdaughter's 17. I ain't that old, but I look like it. I feel like.
How
it
old
too.
are you, if you don't mind me asking?
31.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
It's not
How
great.
How old would you have guessed?
No, I would have said in his 30s.
Okay,
I would have never.
37. Oh, here we go.
She was not thinking little 30.
31
Not
now.
true.
40.
I be getting caught up like, nigga, what? You see the stress, nigga? Fuck you talking about? I got mad lines under my eyes, nigga. You crazy?
No.
Fuck you talking about? This is crazy. I card this nigga right here, man. Y'all wild.
Wait, does having kids keep you younger in a sense?
Well, it's just one. But
I'm talking
yes.
about just- it's a
I was
general
about to say,
question. No,
like,
no.
listen, one is enough. Does it keep me? Yes, because he's active. He is extremely active. He does sports and he likes to be outside, whether it's like doing an activity or literally being outside. And yeah,
Do you like being outside?
not all the time. I'm not gonna lie. Like, one thing I did not like was the playground.
Oh my god!
But I'ma still go because he wants to go.
And no, it's funny. That's my favorite place to go with the kids. The playground.
Really?
Yeah. For some reason, when I'm at the playground, random kids come up to me and want to play. I'm being dead ass. It creeps me out.
Come here,
It creeps me out because I'm scared of like interacting with
Yeah.
other people's kids, yo.
Yeah,
Because I don't
yeah.
know how they're gonna respond, and it's like, bro, I don't want no smoke. I'm just here to fucking go down the slides and go
Nah,
on
it
the
makes
swings,
sense.
nigga.
I get
That's
you.
all I want.
But one thing I don't like is because they got germs, and these parents don't be giving a fuck to wipe their
Nigga,
kids,
you already
bro.
at the park, nigga. They touched everything.
It don't matter.
Literally.
I don't want to be in direct contact with
You
you.
already
like,
are. You didn't
Nah,
touch
secondhand.
everything. They probably licked it.
Secondhand smoke take longer.
Yeah.
Or you know, it'd be the worst, right? You're on the swings and you going super high and fast, and one of them dumbass kids run by you, almost fucking smack them and they go
Yes.
flying.
But have you ever like tried to jump while it was? You did? I was too.
Yeah,
I didn't do
that
it.
shit. I got older. I'm like, my knees ain't. Nah, bro.
I don't land the
Take that type
same.
of shot in the
I don't
leg.
land, I don't land the
Yeah,
same.
nah.
I'm just gonna roll next time I land, nigga.
I'm doing that next time. I know why people casually swing now.
Yeah.
Like my son swing as a sport, I swing casually.
Bro, the other day, right? I got out the car and I started jogging, and literally my knee and my ankle snapped at the same time.
Jesus.
Bro,
You hear
I've
them
never
shits?
felt my age so
Damn.
much in a long time.
Damn.
I-
That'll humble you.
I did. I started walking so slow after that, with a little pimp limp after that. And I was like, yeah, you know, you just try to play it off. Yeah, we cool.
Yeah. I feel like I felt my age when I was at this sneaker event, and it was a lot of like 21 to 25-year-olds. The music was different. Everything was different. I was like, oh.
Feel like auntie.
I did.
You know what really shows your age? When you're outside and everybody's doing TikTok dances and you're like,
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
I feel like you see that in the city a lot.
Times Square.
That's
If you don't mind me
Subway.
asking, how old are you? What year were you born? I'm not gonna
Wait,
gonna ask
no.
off
Guess
here.
first.
Yeah.
No, hell no.
No,
That is a
not.
trap.
No.
Oh yeah, you guess. I'm
Yeah.
not
Because
guessing
you
shit.
said that just now, I'm just gonna
I'm not
say
guessing
30.
shit.
Just 30.
So she's older than that.
31.
Okay.
Oh. We all the same age.
I was about to say, we all the same age.
We all the same age.
93, right? Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay. You just turned 31. That means when's your birthday?
September 9th.
You're what's your sign?
Virgo.
You're a Virgo. Oh, I
The
like
best
Virgos.
sign.
I
My
like
mom's a
Virgos.
Virgo. My mom's a Virgo.
Y'all
So
don't
is
give
my
a
mom.
fuck. Y'all don't give a fuck and very nonchalant. I really like that. That explains a lot of the nonchalantness that you have going on
That's
with
crazy
you.
because that's not my mother.
Really?
That's not my mother.
That's not your mom.
Fuck.
The reason why, in terms of like a astrological standpoint, they say the reason why Virgos and Aquarius get along is because they don't have to dilute their personalities with each other. They can be the assholes that they really are, and they can actually take each other, taste each other's medicine.
Well, my mom be showing that side. I don't watch my mom say some crazy shit to some people, man. I'm like, oh, I need to know
Yep. A Virgo's mouth is crazy.
Hey.
Super wild, super fucking wild. But that's why I enjoyed it, because now I can say all the wild. That's probably why I've been feeling so fucking comfortable tonight and saying all the wild shit that I do. It's a judgment-free zone. I like that. I like that. All right, follow-up question. What is the best and worst advice you've ever gotten as an artist?
Oh my gosh. Something most people don't know about because they don't really understand the underground stuff. Some people do try to like exploit the artist as far as making them pay to perform.
Which is not the right way.
No, it's not. Not even like for the big artists, because the problem with that is like you do that, you're not going on at a prime time. You're going on when nobody's there. And it's just a waste of money. You can spend that money in a different way and get more of a reach. Because who's going to remember your performance anyway? Unless you make it memorable. But that, and they were doing it for like these showcases kind of, but it wasn't like in front of people that like music. It was just in front of a bunch of artists, which isn't bad, but it's still like you're not really,
you're not performing for fans, you're performing for
right.
other artists.
So I feel like that was horrible advice. And it's crazy because I've heard people give it to other people,
and you just cringe.
and yeah, it's just so that's the worst advice.
All right, what's the best? Or what's the best advice you can give to an artist?
Making sure, even though you're independent, to have your paperwork and stuff right.
In terms of like
Contracts with your producers, stuff like that. Yeah, just because like you don't know what's gonna blow, and business and money can change relationships. So
yes. No mixed
having
feelings.
that in order and respecting, like paying people for real.
I hope people would listen to this episode back because you dropped a couple of gems on here.
A couple. She's been dropping a lot of fucking gems.
I'm gonna point this out because I don't think anybody's ever said this before. You kind of need to stay with what's hot.
Oh yeah.
People like to think that it's not. People like to not admit it, but it's a thing that you kind of got to do. And as much as I don't like it, because sometimes I'm like, I like originality. It's like, how else do you really get to that point without making at least one or two tracks that are
Similar
of this genre?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Of this age, I guess.
Yeah.
As an artist that's coming up, right? Should they prioritize singles or albums, and why?
I want to say singles, especially with like how content is set up now. Albums, I feel like if you're gonna do an album, just make sure it's good and have a budget.
Yeah, because a lot of people albums be all over the fucking place. That's the only thing. And honestly, I feel like a lot of albums nowadays are rushed. They don't take time to make a story behind you. To me, you're not living life enough to really
Make an album.
Yeah,
That's a
to make an
fact.
album. And then nowadays, everybody tracks be like 2 minutes or under, and it's like, bro, I want more. I come from a generation where I was getting 4-minute songs, 5-minute songs.
Word longer.
Yeah, or longer, exactly. And I
Yeah.
sat there and listened to it, like J. Cole's Note to Self, all 13 minutes. I listened to that shit, and he's talking on most of it.
Skits
But I
on the
like
album.
that. 30 Hours by Kanye. I fucking
me
love
too.
that. When I'm
He picks
driving,
up
I
the
throw
phone.
that. Yeah, I love that. So I like shit. Like Sing with Me, by Kendrick Lamar. I fucking love that shit. I listen to all 10 minutes plus of all of them shit, because
Shit.
when something is good, you don't want it to end.
That's a fact.
You don't.
I
You
feel
just
like
want more.
Pyramid by Frank Ocean is long too. You know that one?
No, I don't know that one. I haven't been a big Frank Ocean one.
No.
I know with Mac Miller, is it self-help?
I think so.
Self-help Mac Miller, that's another long one too, and that's a very good one too.
Yeah.
And I like when you kind of get like more than one song in a song.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, when the
I
beat
love
switches
that.
up, it's like you was like, oh, okay, you got more. It's like I love shit like that. It just shows an artist loves the craft.
Absolutely.
It loves what they're doing, and to me, that's what goes into keeping music dope too. Because when you love what you do and have passion in it, you're gonna always make sure we get the best, no matter what results
That's a fact.
out of it. Because the people who consume it, you want them to feel like, okay, they did their best to give us this. They didn't half-ass anything. They didn't take no shortcuts anywhere. They did their thing with this one, and I love that about good fucking music.
But not everybody enjoys quality. Like
They don't. But also, hear this though. Quality's
like quality, yes, in the sound.
no,
but
I
I'm
get it.
saying, like,
But quality is the only thing that's gonna make somebody drive across states to come see you in a show. Quality and transparency is what's gonna make somebody want to pay
yeah,
for those albums instead of those singles. Like, yeah, you can give us all of that, but you're gonna get exactly what you give. You always get what you give. If you put in micro work, you're gonna get micro results.
absolutely.
So unless you give people that stuff, you're just gonna be in the same place. Because correct me if I'm wrong, streams don't pay that well.
No.
No.
So unless you're doing the work to get monetized in other places, you have to put the work in.
Yeah.
People have to see that you're doing it. They have to feel it.
But they're also rushing it because they feel like, you know.
People who's waiting up. Nah, but the thing is, down J. Cole used to put out albums once a year. I was never mad because I was a real fan.
Right.
Why would I want something that he wasn't comfortable putting out? Because that's not being a fan of somebody. Just because you are a fan of somebody don't mean you should want something from them when they're not even in a place to
That's
give
a
it.
fact. But are most people considerate? Like,
No.
Yes and no.
they want what they want.
Yes and no. Because in terms of somebody said the fan is always right. In a sense, the fan is always right because they're the one who's supporting you, making your career the way it is. Regardless of you doing your art, the fact that they're the reason why you're in the position you are, that kind of makes them right. So if they want something, it's up to you to give them something. Now it's up to you. Do you give them music? Do you give them, like a documentary? Do you give, there's so many other ways to give you.
I guess you're right, because if the fans don't demand anything from you, your things last. Your thing is tested time. Like, you know what I mean? People don't need anything more from you.
And also the fact that
Which is hard to do.
The fact that everything is digital, if nobody's buying anything physical from you, how are you gonna have longevity?
Right.
How are you gonna live past what you put out? Because they can take your shit down from digital platforms. They can shut the platform down and you no longer have access, or people have access to your craft or your music.
Crazy.
So if they never bought anything physical from you,
That's a fact.
how was it real? Because now they can literally go in and edit songs, bro.
Yeah, it's weird.
So that's where I think that whole physical shit is so important nowadays, bro.
Yeah.
You need people who's gonna fly from a different country to fucking see you, or fly you to their country to fucking see you. Like, you need that. You got to be able to reach people and make everything tangent outside of that digital world. Cause
Merch.
yeah, I know it's 2024, but it's like, bro, that shit is only gonna last so long, and it's getting to a point.
Right. It's a very, like, you got to be smart.
Yeah. It's already getting to a point where it's like niggas is waking up and it's like, this ain't real. That ass, it's starting to get there. Niggas is waking up like, nah, I don't want to be part of that shit no more. Real shit.
Life is a simulation, because I don't. The shit that goes on in this world, I'll never believe it.
Nigga, isn't. My question for you my next question is, what is your most unpopular opinion?
Jeez.
I feel like you have a few. I feel like you say a lot of things that people just don't like. No denial.
Damn.
You want to hear mine?
You said what?
Want to hear mine?
Yeah, what's yours?
Yeah, let me hear
I
yours.
wouldn't have turned that nigga in.
You said what?
You wouldn't have turned that nigga in?
Nope.
What nigga?
You know what I'm talking about. At McDonald's.
What are y'all talking about?
You probably don't know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the shooter.
Yeah.
What happened?
That's crazy.
What happened?
Okay. You know the nigga that shot. That's what I said. You probably don't know. There's a CEO that got shot in Manhattan.
Oh, you talking about that? I wouldn't have turned him in either.
Yeah, I wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have turned him in. Oh, of course not. That's not even an unpopular opinion. I feel like most people feel that way.
I feel like a lot of people's reaction to that was very,
It's New York.
No, it's not.
But they were saying this because like the whole health care system. They're just like they don't care.
It's karma for them.
That shit is crazy.
Well, I mean, it's not maybe not.
No,
opinion,
it's
but a lot of people ain't gonna care about that.
Right.
Be honest, man. Listen, fuck it. You know, listen. Families, I understand death is crazy, but one, that's not my business. Mm-hmm. Two, shit is crazy out
here. Yeah.
Shit
is wild.
Life is wild nowadays.
Unpopular opinion.
See, now I'm trying to think of my own too, and that's my own question. On some real shit. I feel like most of my opinions are typically unpopular to begin with, to be honest with you. On some real shit. Because I feel like I'm one of those people, I'm subconsciously rebellious. So I just say and do things that a lot of people just don't like just because I want to be that guy to just not be a part of everybody else. I just want to be different.
Okay.
So I think everything I do is unpopular. I think one of my most unpopular opinion is when it comes to being creative, I feel like a lot of people. Damn, I lost my train of thought. Anyway, we're gonna move on since we are struggling on this.
Yo.
We're all gonna move on.
I don't like Big Sean's music.
What?
Oh,
I like Big Sean.
Okay, I think Tory should be free.
Oh shit.
That's my unpopular opinion.
I feel like this is wild. Nah, never mind.
No,
whoa, yeah. Mine was already wild.
I was gonna
You know how many
say,
women are gonna hate me for what I just said?
You know the like scandal that's going on in Hollywood and how people have tapes.
Yeah.
I feel like there should be a way to access them.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Probably should be.
I would want to see.
I don't want to see.
Investigation purposes. Investigation purposes. Investigation purposes.
I feel like there should be a way for people to see, but I'm probably not gonna watch them. I don't want to know. Or I want to know through news articles. I want to read it.
Do you feel like there's any songs today that black people can like that make other black people look at them like really, you like that song? Or do you feel like music nowadays has
never mind.
No,
Wait, finish the question.
Or do you feel like music has become more worldwide, that every type genre is more accepted now amongst the black culture?
I feel like definitely, especially with like I'm a piano.
Oh yeah.
That kind of vibe.
Yeah.
What is that?
You don't know what that is? Like
I'm a piano.
What is that? Is
I
that?
don't know how to describe that shit either, but
Because I don't know if it's Nigerian or like it's definitely African.
The piano, the dance.
Yeah. Well, no, like the genre.
Yeah.
That's
like,
more accepted. You really don't know that song?
To it and all of that shit.
I'm a piano.
You know, when they turn around and they be, I don't know how to describe the little juking they be doing. But that's the best way I can fucking put it.
They said juking.
That's what you know what?
No, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. But all right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. With that being said, which genre do you think is bigger? Dancehall / reggae or Afro beats?
That's such a freaking, oh my God. Nah, reggae, dancehall.
That's definitely bigger worldwide.
I feel like it
currently
influenced kind of the sound a little bit of Afro. So I'm going to go with, yeah.
To me, there wouldn't be much of Afro beats without
that.
the reggae, in my opinion.
Okay. Yeah,
what are you?
Me?
My parents are Jamaican.
Okay.
Yeah, what's your... Cause
he looks Dominican. I'm sorry.
I get that too. I get that too.
That's how I cut my hair. I used to have long ass locks.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How long were they?
It depends. Depends on when, like waist. You know.
How long were you growing them?
14 years.
And what made you cut them?
14 years.
You were just tired of it.
Yeah,
heavy ass head.
Yeah, not even heavy.
Also, I will say this. I will interject and say this. He also feel like he don't know how much of his forehead would he would have left.
So like
you gotta tell people my shit. That's my shit to tell people, bro. That's crazy.
You ain't right.
My shit, like
I got a big ass forehead.
I'm fucking done, yo.
I ain't trying to point it out no more.
He was scared his hairline was receding.
It already is. Shit crazy. My dad genetics kicking in.
Would y'all ever get like the
Hair implants?
Yeah.
I got my locks
No.
already, so it's not hair implants. It's my hair.
I would actually get like.
Oh, you kept your hair.
Yeah, you did right.
Okay.
I grew up for 14 years. You
But
did right.
no, but they would like make incisions
yeah.
so that it can grow out.
Yeah.
it ain't go
You
back
would?
Huh?
You would get it?
I don't know how I feel about it yet, but
Maybe.
maybe.
You?
Yeah.
No, I definitely would not.
No?
I'll get calf surgery.
To be taller.
No, I just want bigger calves.
I get you. I get you.
I've never heard
That's
that
actually
one.
a common surgery. It's a common surgery.
Now I want to see your
They're ashy, but I want bigger calves.
Okay.
Yeah, I want bigger calves.
Nah.
It's actually a common surgery in Hollywood. Most niggas have calf surgeries.
Yeah, they
I never heard of that.
Yeah, niggas don't got real calves.
That's crazy. Nah. Walking around with, like, what are they adding to it?
I ain't going that far. I just want them bigger.
So you wouldn't do, like, the silicone?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know,
like a
because the silicone,
prosthetic.
because the way these butts be turning around.
Nah,
Unless
but that would be
if it's
silicone,
if
that'd
it's
be-
like the silicone they put in the titty, the good ones, then maybe yeah.
Don't bodybuilders be using them? Like,
That's
don't
that
trust- I
Brazilian
don't trust
shit. they be
anything
injecting
about
What
their
is
body.
it?
That shit's
Do you know?
crazy. No,
I
you
don't trust
know,
anything they do. Fuck that.
you
Bodybuilders
ain't
be doing
supposed
stuff
to do
that
that
make
shit.
they.
Hell no.
They do steroids. Anybody
but
who
I've
does
seen them
ste-
injecting.
They be
Nah,
they be
I know what
inject.
you're talking about. Nah, that's not good. Niggas be doing.
Isn't it like the concrete girls be injected in their butts?
Yeah, shit like that.
I don't know if they're still doing that, but if they are, that's crazy.
Shit.
It's
Yo, honestly,
2024.
yo, we in a big butt pandemic, yo, and
I'm
it's
good.
bad. And it's bad.
It
You wanna know
is.
why it's bad? It's because everybody think that's what you're supposed to have, and the things that they're doing to get it is ruining their true beauty. And I hate that shit. I hate it because
But-
I love when a woman can just be her best beautiful self. I love it. I love that she can be herself comfortably. But nowadays, a lot of people don't feel comfortable to be themselves. Like y'all trying to portray what y'all think social media is supposed to be. Stop being a commercial. Stop trying to be commercially pleasing. That's not where it is, yo.
No, it's
It's
not.
not. I niggas like I like fucking stretch marks. I do. You know, I do. It's okay.
Imperfections make perfection.
Yeah, sometimes a little butt is nice because you know when it's not little, when the pants come off. So niggas appreciate everything you bring to the table because there's more than just a big butt. And a lot of times y'all girls with the big butt, y'all smell bad. So it's we're not gonna do it.
They don't be wiping right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. They don't be wiping right. sometimes.
Damn.
I'm being honest, yo. That's what I hate. A musty woman. Oh my god.
Yeah, bad
Musty's
hygiene.
crazy.
I
Yeah,
hate a
musty.
musty woman. Oh
Musty's
my
crazy.
god. Oh, I got a better
Why
word.
you
I
smell
got a
like
better
me?
word. I got a better word. I hate a ripe woman.
Tart. Tart woman.
Okay.
Yeah, when you ripe, ugh.
Pancakes.
What fragrances y'all use?
For what?
Cologne.
So that's one of them right there.
This
Yes.
I don't know. My wife buy all my shit.
is it top
She's at
off.
home.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I use the Chanel Blue, Chanel Platinum. What else do I have in there that I use? I actually like the Dior Home. I like that one too. I like the original Versace. What else do I have in there? Those are the ones I can think of on top of my head right now.
You don't wear cologne?
I do, but I just don't know all my names like that.
Oh, and I like YSL. Y by YSL.
I know I
love
have a
Y by
YSL one. I have. Alright, I was about to say YSL again, but it's two different.
I have two YSLs.
I was about to call it Yves Saint Laurent, but that's YSL. So one just say YSL, one say the whole thing on it. Okay, so that's why I was about to fuck that up. And then
He's special, by the way.
I am very special. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that, bro.
How did y'all meet?
Oh, from a friend that falls asleep a lot.
Was he smacked?
Nah, I don't know
He
if
would
he
just
had
fall asleep?
narcolepsy or
No.
I don't know. He was just like you a dead ass. It'd be like we talking right now, and you pass him the
He passed
split,
the splits back.
and he's sleeping.
He just sleep. He would say one word, and by the time that sentence
Oh
is done,
shit.
And like he wake up and he be bopping to the music.
How
and
long
shit.
was it like
Huh?
that for him?
while he worked at
Post
the
office.
post office, he used to do them shifts. So when he come home,
Oh
he'd be tired.
shit.
Nigga come smoke, fall asleep, wake up. So one time we was chilling, we were all in the car. He fell asleep. So it was like we just started talking. We just
Just
had
started
because it's like, what else we gonna do?
Yeah, this thing just falling asleep.
Honestly, the main reason we met is because I started doing videography. That's honestly the real thing. It was 2016, and I just got tired of that 9 to 5, that mediocrity. I just wanted to, I wanted an adventure. I wanted to chase more. I didn't care what it meant. I just wanted a little bit more out of life. So I fucking bought a camera and just started doing some videography shit. And then that's how we met. Got bored of it. He wanted to do something more out of life. I wanted more. I was the creative one because I was like doing poetry at the same time as well too. Okay. I was like, fuck it, let's do a podcast. And
that's dope.
5 years later, here we are.
Congratulations.
Thank you. What made you decide to pull the trigger with music?
Realizing that it was a passion and not just a hobby. So when
you loved it more than you actually wanted to say you did.
Yeah, or was allowed to do it because I loved it when I was like 15, 16. And my dad wasn't.
No, he wasn't with it. He's like, that's not a real career.
Literally, like the movies. But no, he listens now. He's been to a show before.
Ooh,
that's cool.
Yeah,
that is real cool. All right, I have 2 final questions for you. Okay, my first one is an easy, quick one. What are 3 emojis you would use to describe your music?
A fire flame. Maybe a shocked face, because I do say like some slick stuff or shocked on the versatility. Fire emoji, shock face. I'm trying to think because they done added so many new ones.
I know.
I don't know. I feel like I want to say something that is drug related, but I don't want to push the wrong message. So
it's weed and whiskey.
Keep music dope. Maybe I don't know. A leaf.
Okay. The leaf.
Going with the wind.
Going with the wind. Okay. And then my final question is, what does being humble mean to you?
That's a good question. I don't know, because I feel like you should always pop your shit, but don't like be so ego driven that it
becomes arrogant.
Yeah. So being humble is, I guess, knowing that balance. Like, be you, be proud to be you, but don't do too much, if that makes sense. Does that make sense?
In a way. Yeah. Find your balance.
Yeah.
That's the theme for you. Balance. Everything is finding that middle ground with you, because you don't do too much, but you don't do too little.
Don't let anybody downplay you.
Right.
I hate the word humble more and more.
Why?
I just feels like it's contradicted to my personality more and more, honestly. Just because, honestly, I just feel like the world deserves me in terms of like knowing who I am, experiencing my personality to the degree. I just feels like the world deserves it and they need it.
Do you think you'd ever get exhausted of that?
I'm already exhausted with a lot of shit. Why would that be any different?
Because giving you is like, that's a lot of energy.
I give me to fucking strangers all the fucking time. I'm in sales. I give me all the fucking time. Now, if I can get admiration out of it now instead of a paycheck all the time, I want that. I'm not going to sit here and act like I don't. I do this because I love the admiration that fucking comes with it. I love when I go out and people was like, yo, bro, keep doing your thing. I love that. It makes me feel amazing. But and I truly feel like I'm somebody the world deserves in terms of a large scale. Like, you know, there's some people that the world just needs. And I feel like I'm one of those people. And so if I'm humble, I can't have thoughts like that.
So what does humble mean to you?
It means that you are diminishing your light.
Yeah. What is actual...
Humble literally means to be meek.
Oh, yeah, we did look that up.
It literally means to be meek and to basically downplay your own gifts. That's the definition of being humble. So I can't downplay anything about me because I'm impactful.
Do you feel like, this is random, Pharrell is humble?
I feel like he does it in a way that makes us feel like he's humble, but he's actually not.
Why not?
He literally, I forgot what show he was on. This nigga literally went on there, took over their band, and literally created his own fucking percussion. That's not a humble move. That's not a humble move in any way. That's me saying, nigga, I'm this great that I can fucking come in any room and I can make greatness in front of you and you're going to love it. That's what that says to me. He literally comes in and show you every time why y'all love him. But he doesn't need to do it in a braggadocious
So then maybe
way.
that's the way I mean to present it.
Yeah, that's your balance. That's your balance. But like you always want to showcase how great you are. That's not being humble. Anytime you're in a room because you are great, you're gonna show that I'm deserved to be here every single time, no matter the capacity of the room. It's always gonna show. So I can't be humble. That's just me. Shit. My closing words are: appreciate the ones that appreciate you. Appreciate the ones that love you for who you are and doesn't change who they are and how they love you because of the room they're in and the people who is around. On some real shit. Be grateful for those 5+ years relationship, those 10+ years relationship, those 15, 20+. Be grateful for them. Cherish them. Because to be honest with you, they're a huge part of who you are.
Amen.
Real shit. That's my closing words.
I don't have any closing words anymore.
Ooh, that was good.
That was a good, tough follow-up.
Yeah. Thank you for making the time for coming through. I had a great time.
Same.
Let us know where you can follow you.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. You guys can follow me on all social platforms at official KMD _.
And before we go, one more time. I don't want him broke or broken. Let him heal, sis. Fuck you look like going over just to chill, cause that cookie worth some M's,
not no meal, sis. It's the laugh after.
Don't get put on that $5 shit.
Facts. Don't make your pussy worth 4 for 4.
I'm fucking done.
It's not.
Or a biggie bag now.
Would y'all even want to buy if it was that low?
Yes.
You're buying
I'll go to
$5.
Colombia to spend fucking $40 and I'll spend an extra 10 to tip. I have no shame in the game, baby. No shame in the game.
You wouldn't be concerned with nothing. $5?
To be honest with you, there's a lot of good girls with just low morals. There's a lot of them.
On that note, you know where to follow us. It's at WNW on Instagram and Weed and Whiskey Podcast everywhere else. Y'all have a great, fantastic night. We love y'all. Peace.
It's not that the pussy